Hi friends, very good evening. Welcome to the daily current affairs discussion where we discuss important current affairs from the Hindu newspaper for the UPSC Prelims Examination 2027. Okay guys, so if you are preparing for prelims examination next year, then this initiative is going to help you cover the current affairs, especially for the prelims. This is a focused prelims discussion guys, so do not miss this discussion. Let's start with our very first topic. The very first topic is really very important. Okay. Am I audible guys? Okay, so let's see guys. Okay, the first topic is ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, has registered 16 new indigenous livestock and dog breeds. Okay, so you can see here guys the new species they have registered. ICAR has registered new species. Okay, you can see here which are these new species. So for cattle we have the Umarda, Periyar, Koppal and Mahakaushali. Mahakaushali. For buffalo it is Gomanchali. Buffalo it is Gomanchali. For sheep it is okay Madgyal, Simanchali, Cow Debar and Asom. For goat it is Totapuri, Batisi. For dog it is Kombai. Kombai dog guys, which state Kombai dog is known? Okay, can anybody tell me which state? Kombai dogs. Which state Kombai dog? Anyone? Anyone from South India? Kombai dog is known in which state? Which is the state has Kombai dog? Kombai dog. Then pig, we have Nagal pig. Then we have Kashmiri pony. Then Braj donkey. Then Sikkimese yak. Sikkimese yak. Sikkimese yak. Okay. So guys, this is a very important topic guys. You can expect this question. Okay, you can expect this question because whenever they give indigenous breeds are becoming very important guys. Indigenous breeds are becoming very important. Okay, so these are the new breeds. You can see here the ICAR, National Bureau of Animal Genetics Resources, Karnal, is the nodal institute for registration of livestock and poultry breeds in India. So which institute is a nodal agency? ICAR, National Bureau for Animal Genetic Resource, Karnal. Okay, this is the nodal agency for registration of new breeds of animals, cattle and poultry. Okay, so these names are very important guys. Okay, these names are very important. Umarda, Periyar, Koppal, Mahakaushali. Buffalo we have Gomanchi, Gomanchi, Gomanchi. Sheep we have Madgyal, Simanchi. Cow Debar, Cow Debar, Cow Debar. Asom, Asom, Asom. Then we have goat, we have Totapuri, Totapuri, Battisi, Totapuri, Battisi, Totapuri, Battisi. Then we have dog, Kombai dog, Tamil Nadu, Kombai dog, Tamil Nadu. It is known in Tamil Nadu, guys. Then we pig Nagal, pig Nagal. Then pony Kashmiri, donkey Braj donkey. Okay, yak Sikkimese. So this question can come. Okay, guys, ICR, you know, it is one of the apex body for coordinating agriculture research and education in India. It is an autonomous body under Department of Agriculture Research and Education, Ministry of Agriculture and Family Farmers Welfare. Okay, so ICAR is an autonomous body under Department of Agriculture Research and Education, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Okay, so it is headquartered in New Delhi. ICAR is headquartered in New Delhi. Guys, ICAR plays a very important role as far as agriculture development in the country is concerned. You can expect a question on ICAR in the mains also, General Studies paper 3. Okay, so you can prepare ICAR detail what are the role okay done okay as far as agriculture development in India is concerned. So ICAR, you can see here crop science, horticulture, animal science, fisheries, allied agriculture sector. ICAR plays a very important role. Okay, let's move to the next topic guys. Feedstock for the compressed biogas. Guys, you know, government of India is promoting compressed biogas because we are dependent on the import of crude oil and natural gas from outside. You know guys, around 88% of crude oil we are importing from outside, and more than 60% of natural gas we are importing from outside. So we are import dependent as far as energy security is concerned. So we want to achieve energy security, and for achieving energy security we are promoting compressed biogas. We are promoting compressed biogas. Guys, what is compressed biogas? Compressed biogas is a purified form of biogas which is basically produced by anaerobic digestion of organic feedstocks such as agriculture residues, press mud, and animal manure. Okay, so basically agriculture waste and animal waste, agriculture waste, human waste. Okay, when we go for anaerobic digestion anaerobic digestion means what? Okay, with less oxygen, the microorganisms, they feed on these agriculture residues, animal residues, press mud, and they convert it into a biogas. What is a biogas? Mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Mixture of methane, we have methane, okay, 60%, and then we have carbon dioxide 30%. Methane and carbon dioxide, and we have some smaller impurities also, but major component is what? Methane. Major component is what? Methane and, okay, carbon dioxide. Guys, this is very very important. I am expecting this question. What is composition of biogas? What is composition of biogas? And when the biogas is compressed, it becomes compressed biogas. Compressed biogas is used in transport sector for replacing the CNG, and can also be used in domestic sector for PNG. Okay, so compressed biogas, okay, it has similar kind of composition as far as CNG and PNG is concerned. So this can be used for that. This can be used for that. Guys, very important. How do we produce compressed biogas? We produce through the bioslurry. Bioslurry, guys, you know bioslurry is the slurry. Okay, you must have read in your school days. Okay, biogas plant. Have you read biogas plant or not? In the village, biogas plant is there or not? Guys, how many of you seen a biogas plant? Okay, so bioslurry which can be used. Okay, okay, in the biogas plant, the output, the effluent, okay, is what? Biogas slurry. Bioslurry can be used in what? Even it can be used as organic fertilizer. Okay, so it is complete, like it's a good waste management also. It's a waste management also, guys. So suppose we put this, okay, this put we put the animal waste, plant waste, okay, in the biogas plant. Okay, so biogas will come out, and in the end we'll get bioslurry. Bioslurry can be used for organic fertilizer. So what all feed we can give in the biogas plant? What are the feedstock means what are the input we give to the biogas plant? So input can be press mud. What is press mud? Sugarcane processing. The residue of sugarcane processing is called press mud. Then we can use cattle dung. Cattle dung, guys, gobar is called cattle dung. Cattle gobar, okay, GOBAR, gobar. Cattle dung, we can use cattle dung for biogas. Then we use what? Paddy and wheat straw. So guys, you know, when we harvest the paddy, when we harvest the wheat plant, okay, we get what? We can use the straw in the biogas plant. Okay, so these are the feedstocks, guys. These are the feedstocks for biogas. These are the feedstocks for biogas, guys. No, government of India is running many schemes. For this, guys. One of the scheme is gobar dhan. Gobar means the, okay, the animal waste, and dhan means money. Okay, gobar dhan means what? Gobar dhan is a scheme, guys, galvanizing organic bioagriculture resource. Dhan means money. Okay, so gobar dhan is basically launched under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, okay, for converting the biodegradable waste into biogas and bioslurry. Again, it has been revamped in 2026. It has been revamped under Ministry of Natural Gas and Petroleum. So it has been revamped. Under Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. So guys, you know, initially the Govardhan which was started in the year 2018, it was under which ministry? It was under the, Okay, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. It was under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, I think it is under Ministry of Jal Shakti. Okay, but now it has changed. Now this scheme is under which ministry? Now this scheme is under Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. 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 So guys, it integrates the previous fragmented scheme of compressed biogas, and now it is quite comprehensive scheme in which we aim domestic production of the compressed biogas nearly tenfold. We mobilize the private investment. We also develop a nationwide circular bioeconomy. So the focus is a circular bioeconomy. You can see in this biogas, the whatever the output, the bio slurry is also used in organic fertilizer. So it's a circular economy. It's a circular economy. You can see cow dung, cattle dung, municipal waste, other waste. Okay, all bio kind of organic waste. Bioorganic waste can be used to produce biogas. All bioorganic waste can be used to produce biogas. So this is a very important scheme, guys. Okay, please prepare. This is very important scheme. You can see the components of the scheme: assured offtake, stable pricing, capital assistance, pipeline and credit support. Okay, so you can see I have given, okay, the scheme's details. You can go through the scheme details. Guys, as I've told you, why do we need compressed biogas? Because we are dependent on energy import. So we want to reduce our energy import. That is why we are developing biogas, okay, inside our country. Okay, next topic, guys, cow gut enzyme. Cow gut enzyme can fight the persistent infections. Okay, so before I discuss this topic, I will discuss with you a concept of science which has been asked in UPSC Prelims examination 2 times. The concept is called biofilm. The concept is called biofilm. What is a biofilm? So what happens, guys? Sometimes microorganisms, okay, sometimes microorganisms, they do not act isolated. They come together, and they make a biofilm. They make a biofilm. Once this biofilm is made, then it is very difficult to basically, okay, like destroy these microorganisms using antibiotics. So antibiotics also cannot enter this biofilm. So biofilm is like a protective layer. Biofilm is like a protective layer over these microorganisms. They will come together and they will form a biofilm. They will form a biofilm, and because of this biofilm, what we have? Antibiotic resistance. Antibiotic resistance, guys, you know, whenever there is an infection in your body, and if there is a biofilm, then the medicine which we will apply on that infection, it will not work. It will not work. It will not work. I hope you are understanding. I hope you are understanding. So guys, the Indian Institute of Science, they have identified one enzyme which is there in the stomach of cow, which is there in the stomach of cow. That enzyme can break down this biofilm and can help in attacking the microorganisms which leads to persistent infections. Okay, how these microorganisms in the cow stomach, they are able to break this biofilm? Because guys, cows they eat what? They eat, okay, organic things. They eat, you can see the cows basically, they depend on what? They depend upon, okay, the cellulose things. Okay, plants and all, they eat cellulose. So the microorganisms which are there in the cow stomach, they have the ability to break, this kind of cellulose. Okay, because this biofilm is, okay, basically made of a cellulose. Okay, so I hope you can understand this. I hope you can understand this, guys. This is really very very important. This is really very very important. You can see, guys, okay, various bacteria which can form biofilm is Acinetobacter baumannii. Acinetobacter baumannii, it can form a biofilm. This biofilm we can destroy using the enzyme which is there in the stomach of cow. That enzyme is called, CRHAB enzyme. CRHAB enzyme. CRHAB enzyme. CRHAB enzyme. CRHAB enzyme. Guys, CRHAB enzyme is found in cow rumen. Okay, and this is effective against the biofilm of Acinetobacter baumannii. Okay, very very important. Very very important. Guys, you see, UPSC has already asked a PYQ. UPSC has already asked a PYQ. You see this PYQ, guys. Consider the following statements. Biofilm can form on medicinal implants within human tissues. Yes. Biofilms can form on food and food processing surfaces. Yes. Biofilms can exhibit antibiotic resistance. Yes. The answer is what? Option D. The answer is what? Option D. Guys, biofilms, PYQ topic. Biofilms, the PYQ topic. Biofilms, the PYQ topic. Guys, very, very important. All microorganisms, okay, they have the tendency of forming the biofilm. They have the tendency of forming the biofilms. Okay. Guys, is this clear? Guys, is the topic clear? Everyone, guys, is the topic clear? Anyone? Is the topic clear? You can see these bacteria which can form biofilms are called escape group. It is called what? Escape group bacteria. Guys, all these notes you can get in my app. Download my Optimize IS app and follow this current affairs. It's a very good initiative, guys. It will really help you. Next topic, guys, you can see here. Center moots the plan for 100 vessels to the merchant fleet. You know, guys, okay, recently when there is Iran war is going on, okay, there is a concern about the merchant fleets. There is a concern about the merchant fleets because we know during the war, okay, many companies they stopped, okay, sending their merchant fleets. Okay, so in this context, guys, National Shipping Board, which is a statutory body, National Shipping Board, which is a statutory body, was doing a conference called Sagar Samvad. In the Sagar Samvad, they focused on strengthening India's shipping sector under Maritime India Vision 2030 and Maritime Amrit Kal 2047. Okay, Maritime Amrit Kal 2047. Okay, so guys, we don't need to go deep inside this. Just we need to remember that National Shipping Board, it's a statutory body. It's a statutory body under the Merchant Shipping Act 1958. Okay, it is under the Ministry of Shipping. It advises the central government on shipping policies and maritime sector development. Okay, and also, guys, shipping industry and navy, merchant navy. Okay, so please prepare this, guys. You know, India is the second country. India is the second country in seafarers. Okay, India has the second largest seafarers in the world. Means the people who basically work as a merchant navy. India is the second country in the world. The first country is Philippines. The first country is Philippines. India is the second country. The number of people, Indian people who are working on the merchant ships, we are the second largest. We are the second largest. Why shipping is important, guys? You can see 96% of value of exports and imports and 75% of, okay, sorry, 96% of volume and 75% of value of import and export takes place through shipping. It takes place through shipping. It takes place through shipping. 96% of volume and 75% of value. Okay, so this is an important topic, guys. Go through it. This is really very, very important. Next topic, guys, you see here. United Nations flags violations against STs and Rohingyas. Guys, there is one body, United Nations Committee on Elimination of Racial Discrimination. This body, it did the 11th periodic review, and guys, in this periodic review they have expressed grave concerns against, okay, violations of rights of scheduled tribes, scheduled caste, particularly the Dalits, Rohingyas, and Rohingyas are the Bengali Muslims. They are, okay, found in the Myanmar. Rohingyas are found in Myanmar, guys. You know, in Myanmar they were persecuted by the Buddhist regime and they had to leave their country, and they started taking refuge in other countries like Bangladesh, and some of the Rohingyas also come to India and they stay in some of the parts of the country. So recently, guys, there were some concerns against the security situation because of this Rohingya population, because they may also be involved in some terror activities. So the government of India took a stern action, okay, kind of, okay, about the Rohingya refugees. Okay, in this context, guys, you can see this United Nations Committee on Elimination of Racial Discrimination, it is saying that, okay, the India country, okay, and the authorities, they are discriminating against Rohingyas. Okay, so guys, they may ask you, Rohingyas, where are Rohingyas, guys? Rohingyas are in Rakhine state. Rohingyas are in Rakhine state. Rakhine state is in Myanmar. It's a UPSC question, guys. Very important. Where are Rohingyas? Rohingyas are the most persecuted refugees, guys. Okay, they are in Myanmar or Rakhine state. So they were thrown out of Rakhine state and they have taken the refuge in the Cox Bazar. Cox Bazar in Bangladesh. Cox Bazar in Bangladesh. Cox Bazar in Bangladesh. Guys, Cox Bazar, there is a refugee camp, Kutupalang. Kutupalang, guys, it's the largest refugee camp in the world. It is the largest refugee camp in the world. It's the largest refugee camp in the world. It's the largest refugee camp in the world. Cox Bazar is in Bangladesh. Cox Bazar is in Bangladesh. It borders the Rakhine state. It borders the Rakhine state. Cox Bazar has one of the largest refugee camps. The name of the refugee camp is called Kutupalang. 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 Okay, it's very important, guys. UPSC can give you this question. It is one of the largest refugee camps. Okay, very, very important. Rohingya issue is very, very important. Now we are in the ninth year of the Rohingya crisis. So you can expect this question. You can expect this question, guys. Also, guys, you know that as far as SCs and STs are concerned, Constitution of India provides them equal rights, STs and SCs. You can see particularly Article 17, abolition of untouchability. So India has criticized the report. India has criticized the report. India has said that the report is discriminatory against our country. The report is biased. The report is full of errors. Okay, so India has criticized the report. Okay, you can see here. Okay, so you can expect this question, guys. We have a constitutional bodies. We have protection for the STs and SCs. Okay, so okay, this is the report is kind of not very good. Okay, next topic, guys. Next topic. Minister seeks fundamental shift in fight against drought. You know, guys, COP17 of UNCCD is happening in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Guys, COP, Conference of Parties of United Nations Conference of Convention of Combating Desertification. Guys, you know, UNCCD is first legally binding. It's legally binding convention to combat desertification. To combat desertification, which was started in the year 1994. Which was started in the year 1994. And guys, it basically focuses on desertification, land degradation, and drought. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, it is one of the three Rio Convention. Guys, you know, it is secretariat is in Bonn, Germany. Its secretariat is in Bonn, Germany, and we have something called Bonn Challenge. Bonn Challenge. What is Bonn Challenge? Bonn Challenge relates to desertification. Guys, we have a target of land degradation neutrality. Land degradation neutrality. Land degradation neutrality. India has joined the UNCCD in the year 1994 and ratified in the year 1996. India hosted the 14th COP in New Delhi in 2019. India has committed LDN, land degradation neutrality, by 2030 in line of the UNCCD's sustainable development goal target of 15.3 goal. Okay, so guys, India has committed to restore 26 million hectares of degraded and deforested land by 2030. Guys, UNCCD COP17 is happening in Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar. The theme is restoring land and restoring hope. The Conference of Parties is the principal decision-making body of the convention. It happens every 2 years. It happens every 2 years. Okay, very, very important. So COP16 was in 2024, and now we have COP17 in 2026. Okay, very, very important, guys. COP16 was very important because COP16 was happened in the Riyadh, and there was a Riyadh Global Drought Resilience Partnership. This is very, very important, guys. Riyadh Global Drought Resilience Partnership was the flagship initiative under UNCCD, and its global mechanism launched at COP16, the Saudi Arabia. Guys, in 2024, in the, I think in the October or November month, it aims to shift the global drought response from crisis management to long-term proactive drought resilience. So drought should not be a kind of okay reactive approach. We have to have proactive approach. We have to have long-term approach, not a short-term solution. Guys, UNCCD is selected as the secretariat for the this Riyadh Global Drought Resilience Partnership in Bonn. Okay, and we have the United Nations Multi Partner Trust Fund for endorsing the fund trustee for the financial management of this Riyadh Global Drought Resilience Partnership. Okay, so again a very important topic, guys. Last topic, not that important. Okay, it is basically called launch window. Launch window, guys. When we launch satellites, when we launch payloads from Earth to the space, particularly in okay on moon, okay, we need a specific window. We need a specific window for alignment, because guys, you know, the Earth, moon, everything is rotating. So uh we need to launch the rocket, we need to launch the payload as at certain angle only, and during that certain window, then only it will reach. Okay, that is called launch window. That is called launch window. Guys, China is launching the Chang'e 7. China is launching the Chang'e 7 to moon south pole. To moon south pole. Chang'e 7. Chang'e 7. Chang'e 7. Chang'e 7. China is launching Chang'e 7 moon mission. Okay. So China has recently missed. China has recently missed the window. Okay. So now again it will try later. Okay. After some months. Okay. So this is what, guys. I hope the current affairs session was useful, guys. Anybody has any doubt, they can ask me. This is my number which is flashing here. You can connect with me through Telegram. If you have any doubt, feel free to reach out to me. I will be more than happy to help you. Okay. Anyone who is struggling in the prelims examination, I can help you crack the examination, guys, next year. Okay. But the only thing is that you have to become serious with the prelims preparation. Guys, most of the aspirants, what I have seen, they are not serious for the prelims preparation. Everyone I'm seeing every year, guys, out of lakhs and lakhs of aspirants who are preparing for UPSC, okay, only some 1% are able to crack the prelims examination. Okay, most of them, they are failing in the prelims examination. Some aspirants are failing multiple times. Some aspirants have failed one time, two time, three time. So for those aspirants, I would like to appeal: take prelims sincerely, join the test series, practice questions regularly, practice okay, the PYQs regularly, and this is the only way you can crack the prelims examination next year. Thank you, guys.